Ben with Super Pump Podcast. Do you have money for weed, but your car won't start? I was walking by here this morning. A guy came out of here and he had the biggest grin on his face. He was so happy. He had his bag of weed and went out to his car out here in the parking lot. Lo and behold, he got to the car over there in that lot and it went, gig, 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 gig. It wouldn't turn over. All of a sudden, that grin on his face went completely away and he started pounding the dashboard like, ugh. And he did it again. Couldn't help think about the irony of that he had enough money to get his weed here at the dispensary, but he didn't have a car that would consistently start. Many of us do this in our own way. I'm not putting any blame on this particular person. I began to think about how this was a vicious cycle. If you've ever had a beater car, it's very stressful because you're like, man, I don't know if my car is going to start. This is a bummer. And yet, instead of getting the car fixed, which would lower his stress, the coping is, I'll get some weed so I can chill out and be unstressed from the car that won't start. We put our money into things that don't have the return we would like. As we come along here through the neighborhood a little bit, right next to the weed dispensary is the Hard Rock Casino. And the same thing I see at the weed dispensary, I also see at Hard Rock here. We walk right across the front of the entrance to the Hard Rock. And the same thing is at the dispensary. You see all these beater cars rolling in. I mean, it looks like they barely have 4 tires and can keep that thing rolling down the highway. And yet they roll into the casino and they belly up to the slots or they go on the craps table and they try to make that last $20 or last $100, multiply it into something better. The reality is, if they would stay away from this place where the house always wins, and they would put that money into things that have a return on investment, their life would be much more super pumped. So as you think about your life, do you have money for weed, but your car won't start? Do you have money to go to the casino, but you can't pay your heating bill or get your groceries or any of those other things? If so, think about your priorities and think about which place to put your money is going to make you super pumped. And I think most of us know the answer. Thanks for joining me today. Check out superpumped.com and hopefully your car starts today. Thanks for joining me today on the Super Pumped Life podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, I have 2 really quick next steps for you. First, subscribe or follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube so you don't miss future shows. Second, jump on over to superpumped.com where there are all kinds of great tips and tools for you to launch your super pumped life. Keep well, and I'll see you next time.